So, I've grinded up a little bit into the 1600s with this team, so hopefully I can find some higher level opponents. I wish I had been recording a couple of the matches that I had while laddering, because they're actually really good. But, oh well. I'm now in the 1600s, so I just need to wait for someone to battle. It's not taken this long before to get someone. That's annoying. There we go. There's someone. Major Zilla from Italy. I feel like I recognise the name. Maybe? But we're going to have a very, very standard dual primal. The same 6 that Alex won UK Nats with. So what would be my go-to against this? Because you would expect the Icy Wind Cresselia if it's the same 6, but you never know. Until you play best of 3, and this is best of 1. Infernape is faster than Kangaskhan. I would expect him to bring Salamence though, so I'm not expecting the Kangaskhan. And it could be a Thunderwave Crest as well, because that was what was used to win the Nats. Do I want my own Thundurus? Because I would expect his Salamence. So I'm going to lead with my Suicune actually. Do I need my Infernape? Because if Kangaskhan isn't coming, I don't really need Infernape. But Thundurus can be nice. I'm going to lead Suicune Thundurus with Rayquaza and Xerneas in the back. Keep switching between Rayquaza and Rayquaza. It is supposed to be Rayquaza, but I normally say Rayquaza. I don't know what determines whether I say one or the other, but there we go. So, is he just going to go Salamence Thundurus with the dual primals? With my squeaky chair? Like, that's what most people lead. Oh, it is Kangaskhan against my potential Infernape. That's very surprising. But there we go, there's a Suicune Thundurus. So we're back in VGC16 right here. Which is quite nice. Now, you would expect Fake Out onto Thundurus. I would expect Fake Out onto Thundurus. I guess I can Tailwind, but he can Thunderbolt my Suicune, but that doesn't knock me out. He could double on my Suicune, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover for the double on the Suicune. Because I am expecting Fake Out onto my Thundurus, but I'm going to cover for that by using Fling on this Kangaskhan. I would expect him to Mega Evolve, there's no point keeping me in a focus, but he's going to switch out. Okay, so I've wasted my King's Rock, which is what this Thundurus is. It's King's Rock Fling. But now my Suicune will guarantee the Tailwind, so if he Thunderbolts my Suicune, I can just switch out into Ray and Scald the Groudon, but then that's surely very readable from him. So is he just going to Thunderbolt? Is he going to Taunt? If he Taunts, that's the worst case scenario, I think. So he's non-taunting, so I'm just going to waste my Fling onto this Groudon and get that useless flinch. It's just Thunderbolt, that's fine. And just over half, that's perfect, because now I get my Citrus Berry, and another Thunderbolt won't knock me out, so I can very safely switch into Ray and Scald this Groudon. But am I going to read the Protect and Thunderbolt onto Suicune? Because even if he does that, Suicune survives, and then I can just still Scald and Draco Meteor. Like, I think it's fairly readable, but I'm going to do it anyway. Scald and switch into Ray. Because I can't really punish otherwise. I could Icy Wind the Thundurus, but that's not worth it. So, Ray comes in. So I'm going to be faster anyway because of the Tailwinds, and he's going to Thunder Wave me at some point anyway. He's going to switch out Groudon, so he managed to read the Rayquaza switch in, which was pretty readable. It's going to be Kyogre, that's fine. I'll get a burn on it. I won't get a burn on it. But if I do, that would be nice, because I am a Life Orb Ray. It would put him in Dragon's Ascent range. I think even the Scald anyway should maybe put him in Dragon's Ascent range. They do tend to live 2 Precipice Blades, actually, so maybe the Scald won't. Because the Airlock will stop the rain and Scald won't do as much. It's going to be Thunder Wave. Is he going to do it onto the Rayquaza? No. Okay. Just onto the Suicune, that's fine. And I'm going to get fully paralysed. No, I'm not. Okay. Am I going to get the burn? Because that would be useful, because that would put him in... Ooh, that would put him in Dragon's Ascent range. Don't get the burn. So he's not in Dragon's Ascent range. That's not so good. So that makes things a bit more awkward, because he can Thunder Wave my Rayquaza, Or would he just protect and Thunder Wave? You would expect that. So I'm going to Icy Wind this turn. Do I want to Icy Wind or Scald? How many turns of Tailwind have I had? I've had 2, haven't I? So I've got 1 more turn. So Icy Wind and switch into my Thunderous. Could Ice Beam my Ray. In fact, that's very possible actually, because he could survive the Dragon's Ascent because the Scald didn't burn. But he does protect, that's fine. So he either T-Waves my Thunderous or Thunderbolts my Suicune, which isn't a knockout. He does Thunderbolt, okay. So I could have just attacked with my Ray, that's interesting. Am I going to get fully paralysed? I am. That's pretty unfortunate. Okay, so... Actually, that wasn't the last turn Tailwind, was it? Because I Tailwinded, Scalded, and then didn't Icy Wind. So I've still got 1 more turn. Because I would like to Scald and switch out to the Ray again and Scald the Kyogre, but then he can just Thunderbolt me and I can't do anything about that. So that's annoying. Like, you definitely Thunderbolt the Suicune. I don't see any reason not to. I'm going to Icy Wind and I'm going to Thunderbolt the Thunderous. Because I'm not in a good position here, because you just go into Groudon. Let's take any Thunderbolts. There it is. So this isn't so good now, because he's definitely knocking out my Suicune here. If he doesn't, that's really good for me, but surely you do, because he's been playing well this whole match. Squeaky Chair. So there's Thunderbolt. I do outspeed, but I am max speed, so... And he's Citrus Berry, so you wouldn't expect him to be max speed. Although they can be, but you won't be bulky enough if you are. So it's just going to be Thunderbolt on Suicune. Yep, that's the right play. Okay, so I didn't do enough to knock him out with my own Thunderbolt now. Which is a little bit awkward. Because I can't really go into Xerneas, because I need the Geomancy really to win now. Now I can knock out this Groudon with a Draco. Potentially. If it's the bulky one, it might not. Oh, do I want to protect Ray from any Thunder Waves? Something's happening with my dogs, it seems. So, do I want to just Draco? Do I want to protect, expecting his Thunder Wave? If I Draco the Thunderous, then I lose my special attack, which isn't so good. I'm going to protect. And Thunderbolt. Because then if I lose my Thunderous, then I can Extreme Speed the Thunderous and Geomancy. And then that should be fine. So I've got that right, okay. Kyogre, because it takes the Draco. Okay, it is Kyogre. So I could have Dragon's Ascended it, but then I would have taken a Thunder Wave. Now, I would expect... Well, he could protect his Thunderous, actually. But I would expect Thunder Wave onto my Rayquaza. Then Thunderbolt will put him in Extreme Speed range, but then I'll be in Ice Beam range. So then would I want to eat the Thunder Wave? Because I could do a huge amount to this Kyogre. I could Thunder Wave him and bank on the full paralysis. So that's nice. That's nice. Oh yeah, I always do that. I always Mega Evolve. Oh, I'm a fool. But Extreme Speed could knock him out. I think I need to bank on Extreme Speed knocking him out, even though it might not, because I Mega Evolved. Because I'm so good at this game. And there's some more dog stuff. And do I want to just Thunderbolt? It'll put him in Moonblast range. Yeah, I'm just going to Thunderbolt the Kyogre. Silly me Mega Evolving. Thought I needed my speed, but he hadn't actually Mega Evolved his Kangaskhan yet, had he? That's not so good. And my dogs seem very, very excited for me not doing so well in this match. So it depends if he has Protect on his Thunderous, really, because he could Protect his Thunderous and Ice Beam my Ray, but then he could eat a double target, which would knock him out. He's going to switch again. This guy's making a lot of switches. It's going to be into Groudon, that's fair, that's fair. But if Extreme Speed knocks out this Thunderous, I'm actually in a really good position again. Because then I can Draco the Groudon and Thunderbolt the Kyogre. So is Extreme Speed going to knock out? It had better do. It's a bulky Thunderous though. It does, nice. Ooh, very nice. That puts us back into the game. So I have shown Life Orb now. I'm not Sash or anything, so he does know my item. And he knows that I have no item on Thunderous now because I've wasted the Fling. So he does have Kangaskhan. Would he go into Kangaskhan? Then is he going to pup himself? Question every person has to think about when they play against Kangaskhan. Is he just going to pup himself? Because he's been playing very defensively this whole match. I think either way, like, I just protect my Ray because I can Draco the Groudon. I think I'm going to double protect because then I just Thunder Wave the Kangaskhan anyway. Even if he pops himself. Then I can still Dragon's Ascent him. Does a +2, because I haven't Dragon's Ascented yet. +2 Psycho Punch shouldn't knock out Ray. At least I don't think it does. I haven't used Life Orb Ray for a long time, so I don't know the exact calc. I think I used to know, but I can't remember it at this point. So he's going to pup himself because I double protected. Nope, fake Kyogre, that's fine. And it's Substitute, okay. That was a nice play. Very nice. Because now I can't just Draco knock him out. Interesting. So double target onto Kangaskhan will knock him out, and if he switches into Kyogre, then it surely gets knocked out. I'm going to Draco Meteor because I don't want to reduce my defenses. He could switch out into Kyogre, but then Draco plus Thunderbolt should knock him out. So I could miss Draco, but I don't want to lower my defenses. And he's got Protect on Kang. Of course he's got Protect on Kang. So this has gone horribly. Thunderbolt. And it's just Fire Punch, so my Thunderous is going to go down here now. But I still can get my Geomancy up with my Xerneas. Now do I have to bank on getting the roll with the Dragon's Ascent on the Kangaskhan? I think I might do. Because I would expect the Groudon to be max speed and outspeed my Xerneas. Yeah, I think I need to knock out this Kangaskhan. I need to try for the Geomancy. Because I will be moving last anyway, so there's no point just attacking, so I might as well Geomancy. I could protect the Xerneas, but I'm bulky enough to take at least one move. One Fire Punch. Not a double target, which he could do, actually. I need to knock him out. And I do! So I'm back into this match. Fire Punch will do a lot to Xerneas, but I do get my Geomancy up now, and that's pretty big. That does put me back into the match. Because I can Dazzling Gleam and Draco knock out this Groudon. So long as Fire Punch doesn't burn me, I think I should be in a good enough position to take this. It's just a 2-hit, but I do get my Geomancy. Okay. So I did Dragon's Ascent, I didn't... Because I Draco'd into a Protect, I still have my special attack. So I can knock out this Groudon. I think next turn I want to double Protect to burn any Protects from him. Because I surely need to double. Either Dragon's Ascent... No. Yeah. No, I either Dragon's Ascent the Kyogre and Dazzling Gleam. I would definitely attack with Xerneas with Dazzling Gleam. Because it breaks the sub and puts Kyogre into Dragon's Ascent range. But if he protects one of them and I attack that one with Ray, then he will take it. The timer is very close actually to going down, so I'm going to double protect to try and burn any protects from him. And whichever one protects, then I attack into with Rayquaza next turn. Because I'm definitely Dazzling Gleaming. So Xerneas is going to protect. It's the fastest one, doesn't indicate anything yet. Rayquaza is going to protect, then does any of his protect. Nice! So I can Dragon's Ascent and Dazzling Gleam into that Kyogre now. Brilliant. He does just Precipice Blades. But that might not be enough. Based on the Fire Punch damage, that might not be enough to knock out my Xerneas. And because I'll be Dragon's Ascenting into the Kyogre, then I won't be reducing my special attack, so Draco will be a KO. So long as he doesn't get a double protect with Kyogre, I should take this. I'm pretty sure I will. But if he gets the double protect, then it's game over. So is he going to go for it? Because if he doesn't, I should just win. Is he playing for timer? He didn't even double protect, so the Kyogre will go down. Yeah, definitely in Dragon's Ascent range. Even a bold max Kyogre won't survive Dragon's Ascent. The sub is gone, so I will be taking out the rain, so we can Fire Punch again. And I have reduced my defenses twice with Rayquaza. So Fire Punch won't be a knockout, but if he burns my Ray, then that still won't matter, because actually, I can play for time now. I can just double protect and win. Because even if he knocks out my Xerneas here, I should have... Ooh. I should have more HP. It'd be close. He does hit. I might survive. I do. Perfect. So, game's definitely over. I could just double protect and definitely win, but, you know, where's the fun in that? I've definitely won either way if I Dragon's Ascent and Moonblast. That is a KO. I'm just going to go for it. I'm not going to waste the time double protecting. So that was a really good game. He was playing very... Oh, wow. That did a lot of damage. And then Dragon's Ascent is an easy KO. So, came down to the wire in the end. If he didn't protect on my double protect, then he could have protected the next turn and got it right. But because I managed to catch the Kyogre protect, then I was safe enough to double into it with the Dazzling Gleam and Dragon's Ascent. So, very close game. I'm going to leave it there because that was just a really good game. I don't want to potentially have a really poor one. And against, I told you, against a really high rated guy. So let's leave it there. That was a good game. Thanks for watching.